I'm trying for you guys, man. I had a long day. It was cracking. Hot Arizona weather, though, huh? See when you guys tap in, huh? What's cracking, everybody? Hola, what's up, man? You know what, man? I just got my car earlier from the impound. I had a long day. I had to go all the way over there, spend about $500, right? And wanted some tacos. And I seen the Lefty Gunplay band's video, right? So I did a thing. I'm all rugged, lumberjack status. You see how much shit talking people were talking, right? Look how fast I cleaned up, man. Oh, that shit was funny, man. So before you guys sit there and make accusations about people tweaking and doing this and that, man, recognize the difference between someone who's on a 7-day bender and someone who's been and gone for 7 days and just stepped out. Because all that false BS. I see 19 likes on this one dude's comment, man. Enough said, huh? What's cracking now? And I'm not gonna really be doing too much stuff. I got a lot of personal stuff I'm trying to deal with. Nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, yeah. Big pack smokers. It's all good, homie. Nah, we don't need none of that shit on here, guys. Come on, man. Anybody that's a moderator, please hide people that making comments. Just beer. Now, utmost respect, man. You know, I think Lefty Gunplay is, man. I'm about to write a story about it. I'm gonna call it the Lefty Gunplay experiment. If you guys haven't told anybody, I'm writing stories, man. Your articles and stuff like that, you know. Because it's always been a passion for me to write, so I'm kind of getting back to that, and I'm gonna be less on here and focus more on the things I need to focus on. But let's get those likes up, man. Man, I'm just gonna be focusing on the important stuff, man. That's about it. You know, maybe have to go away for a little bit. That's very much a realistic option right now. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, right? Mexico, Africa. Hey, Bands is funny. He didn't even try to rap. He just was clowning. In his hood. I agree with that. Kane Corso, I agree. I'm enjoying it, man. I was inside for about a week, guys. Where's the Pookie at? How much fed you got? You know what I mean? Unless you're spending 5 racks, don't holler at me. No, I'm just playing. Come on now. Let the gunplay got it all, man. What's up? Man, it's hot right now, man. Jim Haffer. It's all good, man. Stand on it, man. East County, San Diego, much love and respect, man. Lefty Gunplay looks older than me already. I swear to God, man. But you know what, man? I pray for the man, though. Seriously, man, pray for his struggles. You know, the thing is, he should never been open about the things that he was saying. And then as soon as he said, fuck Norte, he lost a lot of support from anybody that was going to be there and trying to uplift him in any way. That's just the truth of it, man. You know? We're all biased in our own way, though, man. Let's just keep it 100, man. I wrote a little, hey, man, I got a tight-ass article I'm going to post on the thing that I wrote, man. It talks about the social media and, you know, if I'm his homeboy and if I'm an active Southsider, and I'm in the mix. I'm gonna reach out to that dude, and I'm gonna pull him under my wing. If I'm older, that's what needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? Slimester, who's that? Is that Slime from BRS? What's up, Sarah Letchik? Ready, set. Football numbers, huh? $97 people, 7 likes. Only 7 likes. Come on, man. I'm not really gonna be on here too much, man. Too much, you know. Maybe like, I don't know. It's not really. I have more important things, man. The YouTube stuff kind of got, with all the BS and with all the fake shit and with all the, you know, the jokes and all that. That's all good. The jokes, all jokes aside, right? But when it comes to real content, there's nothing really out there that's authentic, man. Nobody's really probing into things. They're getting stories from people, and they're just running that one story. They're being biased with their opinions, and I'm guilty of that too. So if I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna do some thorough research and then present it, man. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? It's, look at all the BS that always happens on here, man. You got to do that. Never been GP Mainline thinks he's fucking running the YouTube yard now. That's anything can happen on YouTube though. So I want to focus more on my family, and my daughter's gonna be she's gonna make me a grandpa. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be related to some gente from Salas and Castroville, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be a good family ordeal, right? Hey, family's family, right? And then, you know, my son, he's going into junior high. He's growing up. You know, the little one, man, I haven't seen for a minute. You guys know the little one. You know, still trying to repair friendships and stuff that I fucked up. But, you know, hey, it's all going to take time. And that's kind of, I had a good reflection this week, man. You know, on a lot of stuff. What's up, Smiley? What's up, Kana? But you know, the real reason why I came on here is because I was all rugged on that little Lefty Gunplay reaction to Bands' video that people were talking shit that don't know nothing. So I'm like, all right, let me clean up and show you guys what time it is, man. I went through hell. I had to get my car out the impound. This is the second time this month. Man, just a whole lot of other stuff, you know. Like it or not, my family's connected to the salad bowl. I know who it is. From Solano. That's my boy, Lolo Luciano. What's up with it, man? No, I don't know. It's right now. If I have to go away for a couple years and do what I gotta do, I'm not tripping, man. I mean, a lot of stuff I've been reflecting on like the last couple months. I don't know if you guys noticed, but just there's a whole lot of things that have been going on, and you know, if it takes me going away for a couple years to really, you know, put my head where it needs to be, then so be it. You know, I haven't splitted any homeboys up for content, have I? I put everybody in the same basket. I've never smarted anybody up. I'm saying there's not any, the content has become too, it's just, there's a difference between having, I think a lot of us have opinions and perspectives based upon our experiences and what we went through. And I think we need to let that be known, because some people will believe in other channels and like they're minions, like you are, you know what I mean? They'll advocate having a channel. It's like some people create their own causes at times, their own ideologies, and that's a dangerous mix. And I think anybody can understand. So you have to kind of clarify the difference between opinions through your own experiences and facts. I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with saying that. But that's my opinion. But that's actually a truthful statement, though, because you got, there's times where I've rushed videos, historical videos, and I'm really pretty good at that, where I didn't check more sources, I didn't go into more intel than I should have. You got guys that are putting out news stories or stories that they get from just one person. It's just a one-sided story nowadays. You're not getting the whole true story from every different angle. And I think that's kind of a little bias on our ends by doing that. So you pick and choose what you want to put out there. If I'm wrong for saying that, so be it. But that's the real statement right there. I've never gone out disrespected. I have more probably. My relationships with active Southsiders are not really put out there. I talk to some very, very well-connected ones, man, and a lot of times they share similar beliefs, and sometimes they will enlighten me to certain things. I've learned a lot over the last few years just talking to some Southsiders. The whole Northern thing, it's no matter how far we go, it's always something that I naturally understand because I was part of it for so long. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was the educational aspects, the leadership roles, being a soldado, manpower, leader, whatever it was, I was part of it. I get it. But the other aspect, the other side, it's a little bit different, and I think it's even harder for me to understand where an upstate Southsider comes from time to time. And I'm honest about that. I think there is a difference between a Southsider from down south and an upstate Sureño, because I think they have two different struggles. Oh, I'm not tripping. That's easy money, bro. Don't even go there. Hey, bro, no disrespect. The motherfuckers will tell on me before they run up on me. Most of those cats, you know what I mean, that have any issue like that. Trust me. But let's not even get negative, because there I go. I'm buying into it. You know what I mean? And really, it's kind of a waste of time. Sometimes you look at yourself, you're like, what the fuck am I even answering this shit, man? Like, the dude got his own cross he has to carry every day. You know what I'm saying? He needs to worry about himself, not me, not the next man. Worry about yourself, man. We all have our things that maybe we wish we would have did different. And talking tough on YouTube is not going to impress anybody. So that's just my opinion on that, man. People are welcome to anything they want, though. I was thinking about that, man. Are you on drugs? Here comes the trolls, guys. If you have let me see. If you have a wrench, please hit that. I'm not even gonna entertain this stuff. I'm gonna put a couple guys as moderators. I know. You know what I mean? It gets old, guys. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It really does sometimes, If you ever need a slave, I'm here. Oh, they always send bot accounts, man. Spotter Vickystown, what's cracking, brother? You see my number? I mean, yeah, you are. I have a lot of respect. You know what? See, it's kind of hard to fix a lot of things that should never been. If you've ever been somewhere and you know what was going on a year and a half, 2 years ago, then you're not blind. If you're seasoned, you're educated. If you're new, I understand you guys didn't. A lot of things were pulled over your guys' fucking eyes, okay? And that's all I'm gonna say. And during that whole facade, I had my own personal shit going on. It was just fucking rough. But I get where you're coming at. So Los, baby, till I die. Okay, you're saying Los, baby, till I die. And I'm from the Bay, and I'm always going to be a Northerner regardless, whether I'm active or inactive. I'm always going to have love for the homies. I show respect to the South Side, but if I don't agree with something, I'm not going to sit there and not say how I feel about something just because it may offend somebody. Doesn't mean I'm always right. You know, it's how you present it, but some people just get in their feelings too easily. It's like people got mad over Lefty Gunplay and Bozo. They brought that upon themselves with the shit they were talking, not me. Let me see. So, you know, I do tap in with a lot of Southsiders, but for a minute, I kind of quit talking to a lot of people, like a lot of other channels, like the last 2 years. I don't really fuck with nobody. It's here and there, but it's because I was always like that. If you guys remember the fights and all that and the pre-games, I wasn't all over trying to chase, just trying to be on everybody's. I respected everybody, but I didn't care if I wasn't, you know, on a video or around anybody. It didn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't, you know, doing it for recognition just to touch base with people from down south. Like, I like some of those cats, man. Joe Castro, he's cool. I respect Sonny, man. Sonny's a cool dude. Big Paul, I used to talk to Paul probably more than all of them. You know what I'm saying? And every once in a while, Joe would just hit me up out of nowhere when I was out there in LA, you know? So I do have respect for a lot of guys down south. And they don't have to be Christians just to earn my respect. They could be active or inactive. It's how you carry yourself as a man. I quit judging people based upon whether you're active or inactive a long time ago. Because you could be active and be the biggest weenie in the fucking world, but a cool guy. You could be inactive and go hard as fuck, but you're not a good person. We're all different characters, man. So how you are as a man is how I'm going to treat you. You don't have to like me. If I didn't do nothing to you, then don't worry about me. If you want to get to know me on a more intellectual level, respectful level, and a man level, then hey, have at it. I'm always open game. I've never turned a cheek as far as whether it's on a respectful level or any other level. But I'm always going to be who I am. And that's just how I was raised. That's how I was seasoned. And those are my beliefs. Those are my ideologies. And that doesn't stand against you, whether you're from up north or down south. I got a lot of respect for cats down south, man. Active Southsiders. Active civilians. You know? It's the ones that want the fucking 2024 ones that just run off at the mouth, the ones that I probably have issues with. Let me see. Okay, I wasn't seeing the comments, guys. What's going on, Big Chongo? Oh man, I'm not gonna be going live for a minute, so I decided to tap in and just, you know, show some love and respect to the people. Alfonso, sending blessings to me and my husband. And I would love to get on with a couple of G's and just, you know, like I wouldn't mind getting on like a panel with Dubs and, you know what I mean, someone like that, and have an open discussion about some real stuff. And just because sometimes I hear stuff from him and it's like, okay, I'm hearing it from a Southsider's perspective of what his, you know, feeling are on things, you know, and you know, he has some good stuff that he has to say. You know, I got respect for Dubs. I got respect for fucking L. I haven't seen L for a minute. You know, and you know, I'm open to anyone that wants to put some positive content. Fuck the name game. Fuck the speaking on the legend shit unless it's really something that's important, and just talk about fucking life and how to change things, man. You know, it would be great. He's gonna be biased for being down south. I respect that. Let's be real. I'm biased because I'm from up north. I keep it real. But I'm not biased to where I hate anybody from down south or just on an individual level. You know? If that makes any sense. Thank you. Thanks, Sarah. I met her in her ex old man. They were stuck, stranded, right? It's a true story, guys. Didn't have no money to get home. It was her birthday. And I didn't know, lo and behold, that he was being a little aggressive towards her in the past, right? So it was her birthday. So me and my son went and met him and her. Because my son's probably about 6. And I found out it was her birthday. I took her and her boyfriend at the time out to eat. And I gave them gas money to get home. And they were way, way far away. They were about 8 hours from home with no money. All the way up by Santa Rosa. True story. So if you want to know what type of person I am, that's the type of person I am. And that as bad as it was, I guess, for her birthday, getting beat and all that, I guess it was that one moment that she appreciated something, you know, someone was being human and saying, hey, it's your birthday, you have Nate? Me and my son will take you guys out. True story, guys. I thought that was funny, little D. He had it coming. Dude, that hood made my hood look like it was treacherous, man. If Bands was talking stuff about the South the way Lefty Gunplay did, then I would expect a Southern rapper to go to Bands' hood and fucking do the same thing Bands did. Straight up. That's why I never talk about the stuff between the upstate Sudanos and Northern rappers, because they go at it and there's a lot of fucking blood there. I don't even speak on that. It's very fucking it's territory you just don't want to go into, you know what I mean? Because it's messy, you know? And it can get really, really dangerous. You know? I mean, I'm glad that the North kind of, you know, came back a little bit and the South did as well. I think it's time to kind of put that shit on hold and let's see who can make some music, man. The Lefty Gunplay experiment failed. They wanted someone to represent the West Coast from LA and it failed. Let's just keep it 100. And I know a lot of you Southsiders agree with me. Rowdy Rax would have been a better choice, but I'm pretty sure there's someone else that's going to be coming soon. And that's just me keeping it real. The Frank story, it's hilarious, guys. 23 likes, that's all I'm getting. I'm over here like actually doing a live, guys. Yeah, that is true. That's true right there. Not all, but a good percentage did do that. But that's because they were being oppressed as well, guys. Let's keep it real. I talked to a lot of Southsiders that came up in the 80s and 90s up north, and it wasn't good for them in the 80s in the system. Let's just keep it real. They were called plasticals. They were called all kinds of shit, and they had to fight for their fucking respect as well. So much respect to the upstaters that came through in the 80s and early 80s and late 80s. It wasn't easy. Yeah, I got an attorney. 707's up in the house, man. So, for all those that were talking smack about that video I did today, looking all fucking lumberjack status, man, understand. Sometimes when people are out there, it's hot, sweaty, and you got to take care of business, you're not always going to look your best. Escape the Matrix. Some nerves have a bit back, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit there and blame it. I think it's done. I think you should just people just gotta accept it. It is what it is today, man. Under 61 people in, 31 likes. This dude. Thank you very much. Let me see. People got to sit there and hit that shit, guys. Bob will know. Berkeley, New Mexico. What's up, Justin? How you been, brother? It's been a while. I know street squeeze, but you know, I get a little bit of texts that people are talking shit, and I'm like, oh, are they? I go, I don't care. I go, you know what though? I'm gonna clean up real quick, just one time for them. Didn't say nothing. I was getting a little bit of texts. People are saying this and saying that about me. I'm like, I don't care. You know what I mean? They don't know the difference between a 7-day bender and someone who's been in jail for 7 days. That's on them. What's up? 916. How's it going, man? Vickystown. Hey, have homeboy call me, Whittle. I'll get at you, I'll slide you my number, Whittle. We'll talk later on. I'll tell you what happened. You know, hey, everything's is one step at a time, right? There's a lot of shit I've fucking caused, right? The last fucking year and a half of my life and shit. And every time I thought I had control of it, I didn't. So every day I can get better is what I need to do. That's it. Exactly. Especially in this heat. My favorite video game character, dude, it would have to be someone from Street Fighter 2. Nah, I'm not in California though. Got to though. Yeah. I'm looking at some options though, man. I'm you know, there's a few things I want to do, and I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of stuff I got to do right now, man. Like when I bailed out, I was only focused about trying to save my relationship and all that shit. I didn't think about myself, you know. And those are things I want to say, but I can't do shit without helping myself. And I know better, man. That's the fucking thing, man. All this fucking stuff that I used to preach 3 years ago, 4 years ago, if you're a day oneer, I know better. That's the fucked up thing about it, man. But hey, you know, every time you got to keep on swinging for the fences, no matter what in life. I'll tell anybody that. Keep swinging for the fences, no matter what. Never give up. Even when everybody is against you, keep swinging. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've been on for about, I don't know, half hour. You know, I'm not going to be on as much. Maybe do a video here. I'm not going to be on like I was before. I'm not going to be chasing views. I'm not going to be trying to compete with nobodies. I got other things I'm working on that are totally different outside of just YouTube. You know, and I do have a job opportunity I may be doing, but I don't know about doing construction in 110-degree weather right now. You know? But get them likes up before we end, and yeah, man. I'm out. Hope you guys had a good one. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. It's been a while since I got to come on here and spit some real shit with you guys, man. A lot of times my head's been elsewhere, and I think it's the first time I'm a little bit focused in the right direction. Yeah, join the NF. Stay positive. Much love, much respect. Even to all those that want to hate, man, you know what? Keep doing your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Even on your best day, your credentials won't even come close. Much love, much respect. You know what I mean? I'm out.